Hello and welcome back. Today I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna be showing you me solving day 6 of year 2022 of Advent of Code. As you can see, I'm filming this the day off. So I got caught up with recording. Before I start the recording itself, though, timestamps in the description if you want to skip immediately to the start of my stuff. I do talk in this one, so everything you will hear while solving is me talking uh, uh, during the solve. But first, let me show you something in my code. This is stuff that the top part is kind of the same as it usually is. This output always looks like this with the zeros and the 0 1s. That's what this log index is doing. It's just something I really like that being. But there's this new thing here now. It also puts the data to my clipboard, and that can be very useful. See, this is the correct answer. So if I print this for part 1, I don't have to actually select this anymore to copy it. It will be automatically copied, which is awesome. Actually thinking about it, I might actually comment this out in solutions and only have it active. Oh, yes, I am. I don't want to put stuff into in my clipboard. Here. Yeah, okay. I have thought about this way before. I think it's actually somewhere in my reflection stuff. A long time ago, but I never actually went into it because it looked like a bit complicated to do stuff. I have no idea what all of these things mean. I just stole this code from the internet. Yes, so there's also this other log function. I'm going to show you why it exists. It's an annoyance I had over the last few days. I don't know if it actually applied during. I think it happened during one of the previous days, but also during me solving some older puzzles. Let's say I have some stuff like hi, and then we add there. And now I want to print this to the console. There's a few ways to do this. I can first just put print line, round it, and then go to the end to add the closing bracket. I can just add an opening bracket, closing bracket, and add log. Which would now even be preferred because it would actually also copy to my clipboard. Another way to do it is using typing by typing this out. This also works in Java, by the way. I can now just press enter and it will put the whole expression into a print line. Then there's also, because we kind of prefer logging instead now, we can also use bar. So then we have to actually select which expression we want to put in parentheses. Bar is short for parentheses, in case you don't know. And then we can log it. But now, the new function I added, I can just do log 0. No closing, no brackets required. Infix functions are essentially one of the, if not the lowest precedence in all of Kotlin, which is sometimes annoying, but in this case it actually is very useful. Because it even if there is something else in between, like I have an infix function for I have an infix function for iterables called and even then, because infix functions are like they all have the same precedence, it's still a log at the end. It doesn't do anything. The 0 is just fully ignored. I can put null here. If I have solutions like in converted or sort in here, I will always use log 1 for part 1 and log 2 for part 2. But during the day itself, I'm assuming I'm always going to use log 0 instead, or if I have maybe a variable x, log x, whatever is easier to type, like comes first in my mind. But yeah, I think that's everything I want to show you. Like, yeah, I'll give a disclaimer. I do not end up using these, um, which kind of makes me sad. Um, and if once we actually see part 6, it's actually gonna be like even more obvious, like why that actually really bums me out that I wasn't able to use them. So yeah, let's go over to recording. Like I said, I do talk. I almost forgot. Should probably make sure you guys actually can hear myself. I do talk, so I'm gonna leave you guys with my older self. And I am still in sped up. Well, I guess I'll do the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Communication system, not based. There, look on the signal, start packet marker, all this. After 5, after, right? So this is 1, 2, 5, and then no. Okay. Oh wait, so okay. Dot windowed for indexed with index dot find distinct I think again. So if it's the first one, it's 0. Dot C first. That's bad. Okay, I'm losing time. So 1E. That's not the answer. That's 0. Because this is the right? This is 5. So this would return 1. So I have to add 4. 14. I have to add 4. E, fine. 8, 0, 5. Okay. Okay, that's about it for me solving it. Yeah, a bit tragic. My first time without points. Before day 1, I would have said like maybe like day 6 is probably like around the time where I will get my first points maybe, and day 6 ends up being the first time I don't get points, so a bit sad, but well, we'll live. Yeah, so a few mistakes. First of all, I forgot that it was only one line. Actually, I don't think I need the E. Oh, I do. Yes, windowed on a string will still give you a list of strings, and or distinct only works on a list of characters, on lists and not on strings themselves. Yeah, so why is this a bit sad? Because part of me knew that there is a. Actually, I'm gonna go first to this one. This is what my ideal solution would have been. And right, so again, first E windowed, and then there's an index of first, which is exactly what we want. And then we add the 4, and because we add the 4, we can now we can add user log that I just showed you at the start, to just print it to console and put it in my clipboard. I noticed I didn't use a 2 here. Oh. So yeah, it would have been nice because then it would be immediately in my clipboard and I could have immediately pasted them in, saving a bit of time because adding the 4 and also adding the 14 here took a bit of time, and copying and finding the place where to copy in the string. Just like I have to actually, oh, it's over here. That also takes time. There's also a reason for this with white line. Actually, the fact, what actually means most that is that the index of first came as a suggestion when I typed index here. I can actually show you index. I was actually waiting because I wasn't sure if it was like with index. Or I actually thought it was indexed. It was just indexed, like this. Because map index is always map index reduced by index pi. I think by the, yeah, that's one of my helpers. Like flat map filter index is always indexed, but it's suddenly with indices. With index, sorry, with index. So that's kind of like strange. That's why I was waiting because I was not sure entirely. I got really confused. So it's kind of sad that I didn't notice that there was a find index of first, which yeah. Anyway, the second reason, the reason there's a white line here is because I was initially actually planning on null asserting and getting that value and then adding, and then checking back which value to add. But then I thought like I can just immediately run the code, and then just add before manually. So that's what I had ended up doing. But yeah, this code is so much nicer. Windowed for, and then I love this. Wish I had thought of wish I had remembered index of first during the day itself. There's not much else to show. Like it's a short piece of code. There's not much to improve on. Yeah. So that will be it for today. Next day is 9 hours, so I'll be going to bed soon. So see you guys later.